Wow, notice how wow,
No interruptions, first time.
that's
I wonder
awesome.
why.
So today we have
we
on the podcast Beck, Aiden, and disappearing fourth
Oh.
person.
He's gone. Okay,
so
good.
we muted Nicola because he's stuck on the side of the road. His car broke down.
Yeah.
Cough. You know if you know what we mean. So we will be getting into the episode.
Yeah,
Yes,
A
without
lot of
Nicola,
stuff happened
because
over like 3 weeks.
yeah, we haven't talked since did we talk after Christmas at all? I don't remember.
For me, the last thing I checked, I think the last one we talked about was the elephant. So I think we're up to like the 7th. Was the
Of
7th a Monday?
December?
No, of January.
We haven't talked about anything in January.
No, we've talked about stuff in January.
No, we have not.
We talked about the elephant. Oh wait, that was when you talked about the elephant, was it?
Yeah, Beck, I haven't talked about
No, wait,
anything
we
since
talked-
December.
We talked about SpongeBob. Okay. I don't think we talked
Yeah, we
about
talked
Anaconda.
We did talk about Anaconda, right?
Okay, we talked about Anaconda. Did we
Did
talk
we?
about
Oh,
Stranger? We didn't talk about Stranger Things. Okay.
But we talked about in like in the full like ranking of the year.
Yeah, so we don't fully need to talk about it.
Well, we watched the Stranger Things finale. I think there's nothing to be said at this point. Conformity Gate went and passed. Me and Beck watched The Housemaid. No, that was me and Aiden. That was me and Aiden.
Yeah.
And then me and Beck watched Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Do we want to just like go in order? Do we want to just like one of us just starts and goes through? Because I have a lot of shit. I have a lot of shit.
I also have a bunch of shit.
Beck, I think you can go first.
So, first, on Christmas Day, I watched Snoopy Presents For Auld Lang Syne, which is their New Year's special for Peanuts. Because basically, over the month of December, I watched a bunch of I had Apple TV again, so I watched all the Snoopy Peanuts like little shorts, all like 30 minutes. And then oh yeah, I finished Knives Out Wake Up Dead Man.
What did you think about not the third one?
I liked the second one more, I think. I mean, it was interesting, it was fine, but it wasn't really that memorable to me. I
think aside from all the side characters kind of getting shafted, I think it's really, really good.
I think the main Josh O'Connor does really good in like the lead role.
He's so good at it, yeah.
He's so good in the lead role, but definitely the side characters like are not very memorable as opposed to like the first two, where the side characters really carry the movie. And it's more of a
I haven't seen the first one in a long time. I can't really remember any of the like side characters in the first one.
Well, it's more of like the first one's like a family kind of story, and they have like different members of the family, and it's kind of like you got these little characters, and I think that's kind of the charm of the first one. Whereas as opposed to the last one, it's more of a individual kind of based story, which I think number 2 was also. It was like really focused on.
I think it was like 1 was focused on family, 2 was focused on like the upper class and like the critique of like the rich, and then the third one was like a critique of like religion.
Yeah. And I think
I think the critique on religion was most interesting to me.
It was interesting.
I think that's why I liked 3 a lot, because I thought it was doing a really good job at it as well.
Yeah, because it's very hard, I think, nowadays, especially with like very extremist kind of religious views, to kind of have like a very nuanced religious kind of perspective. And I thought they did a really good job with the religion in this movie. Is like very much a hopeful kind of perspective, as opposed to like Josh Brolin's character, who's more like an angry kind of, you have to fight with the religion and cast people who don't believe. And Josh O'Connor's more of an open kind of like, you have to like bring the people who don't trust in, so they can become part of a greater community. I thought that was a really kind of important message, kind of like, especially like nowadays.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it. I liked how it showed the extreme side of it and like the actual good parts of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah, I think it might be my favorite one, but I need to rewatch the other two. I haven't seen them in a while. It could just be because this is the one I remember the best because I've seen it most recent. But I think Wake Up Dead Man, really good. I think it was really good.
I would have to go for Glass Onion as my favorite, probably. I think that one's like the most interesting for me because it does. I know it does like each like one is like non-linear because it keeps like flashing back, but I think that one does like best with the non-linear storytelling.
I like Wake Up Dead Man, how it has to catch up with itself with its flashback retelling. I thought that was cool.
But ultimately I think it was kind of like, I understand that each kind of a Knives Out is like, oh, it's like it's an impossible thing. It's like some mystery that's really very specific. But for Wake Up Dead Man, it felt a little too crazy. Like the fact that he was stabbed as they found his body, and then I felt like that it all happened like way too very specific, and it felt a little improbable. But the other two kind of felt more kind of in the realm of possibility, where this one was like way too like he died that fast when you stabbed him. I don't know.
I don't know. I get it.
Also, they drugged him also with the flask, right? So it kind of feels like he wouldn't react that much to the stab.
Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely. I think it was definitely a unique tale. But I'm gonna be honest. I think Rian Johnson, while he is a good director, I would like to see him outside of the Knives Out projects for a little bit. Because
he has been like going with a lot of them, like back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
I'm if he does end up making a Muppets one, then he gets full reign of whatever he wants to fucking do.
Is that a plan?
He said he wanted to, and I know that like since the first movie, people have been like, yeah, Knives Out with Muppets would go crazy.
I feel like it'd be good. Do we think Netflix is gonna greenlight a $100 million movie like that? Probably not.
Probably not. But you know what? I'm so glad I got to see the third one in theaters. I'm so glad I got to see that one. It's I think it's much better in theaters than on like on your iPad or TV.
I mean, that's probably the same with Frankenstein. I mean, I think that's why Netflix wants to be doing these, and I think they should continue doing it.
I think they should continue doing it, especially if this whole Warner Brothers deal does go through. I don't want to see like the Batman Part 2 on Netflix, you know?
No, that sounds awful.
Yeah. What else, Beck?
I watched Adult Swim: The Elephant. I think my favorite part was the third part.
The third part has the most to it, I think.
Yeah. And I do like the jumping around of art styles. I was like, maybe this is kind of like a pessimistic thing to say, but it felt like so weird to like that this was like even made because like it doesn't really have any like commercial appeal. Like I don't think this like made any money. Like they were just like
it's a fucking Adult Swim project. When has Adult Swim project ever made any money back?
Except for like Rick and Morty, you know? Except for Rick and Morty, none of them have like really a lot of commercial appeal. That's why it's on Adult Swim, you know?
Yeah.
That's why Adult Swim's the go.
I don't even know like it's good. I mean, I'm just like wondering like why does Adult Swim exist if it's like not making money, you know? If that's like
it's Beck, I think you're thinking about it in two broad terms. They probably do make money through like, you know, streamings and like residuals and all that stuff. That's like, you know, they can sell because sometimes you see Adult Swim just be reruns on like other shows like, you know, Cartoon Network and stuff like that. You know, you get reruns, and if you get into more specifics, but I think Adult Swim is like they're going for like the niche like audiences. That's kind of the charm of it, you know.
Yeah. But
I think you're forgetting one, how profitable cable can be.
True.
2, the general market of Adult Swim, which is people who leave their TV on and fall asleep at 4 a.m.
It's true. I've actually, speaking of Adult Swim, I actually watched the whole first season of Smiling Friends over the snow day.
Oh, for the first time?
Wait, like today?
Yeah, I hadn't seen it before.
Oh, hype.
How was it? What's your opinion?
I actually really enjoyed it, but I forgot that Rick and Morty is actually an exception to the time lengths, and Adult Swim episodes are usually only 10 minutes, and that kind of threw me off.
Very short.
And I'm in the episode, and I'm like, I want more, but then it gets just shortened down, and I don't know.
It's fine for season 1, but as they go on, I wish they could have 5 more minutes. Just because as they run out of ideas, they run out of time, and everything feels really condensed together, I think.
Yeah. But for the first season, it was a very unique idea. They incorporated a lot of different animation styles into the show, which I find really interesting. They're just little moments. Each person looks very distinct within the place. As opposed to a universe like The Simpsons or Family Guy, where everyone kind of has the same animation style. Everyone in this kind of universe has a different kind of animation style, from the boss to Pim to Charlie. They all look like a different person drew them.
Yeah.
And for even individual episodes, they go even more extreme with some being claymation or 3D animation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is a really fun vehicle to tell kind of an animated stories. And I think just the idea of Smiling Friends, people who need to make people go smile, it's a very unique idea. And I think they show just how unique they are within the first episode, because the first episode is just a really good kind of microcosm of what the whole show is about. It's it can get very strange, very dark, but very kind of wholesome in a way.
If you want another show that has the art style thing that Smiling Friends has going on, low-key, I'd recommend Gumball, Amazing World of Gumball. Yeah, a lot of the characters. What do you mean? Ever since it started, all of the character designs have been wildly different from each other, and mixing different animation styles and stuff. Yeah. That one's also 12-minute cartoon, very funny to just fucking put on in the background, have a few laughs, a few giggles and gaffs.
A few gigs.
A little bit.
But I didn't mean to run away your thunder. Continue.
It was that, and then I'm just gonna go through the individual stuff. We can come back to the duos. I rewatched Anaconda with
you rewatched
my
it.
Friend.
Interesting.
My friend had not seen it, so literally I flew back to Boston. I landed at 9:30, and we went to a 10:30 showing of Anaconda.
Wow. Were you just sleepy?
No, I was fine because I was still on PST time.
See, we also did that for Memoir of a Snail, and what was the one with Kieran Culkin
Thunderbolts.
And Real Pain?
No. Yeah, and
I know we did it with Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Any hard takes you have after a second viewing of Anaconda?
I think people are because everything I see about this movie is everyone's calling it a coworker movie, and I think it is just a very enjoyable.
What do you mean by coworker? What do they mean by coworker movie?
It's a coworker movie. Yeah, no, they're right.
They talk about this in the office, near the water station.
Yeah. Obviously I've never worked really, so I don't know what a coworker movie is.
As a film student who's never worked.
As a film student, I don't understand the concept of employment.
It's a coworker movie. I can tell you for sure that it is a coworker movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's what are people expecting when they see the title Anaconda and Jack Black is in the
Jack
movie?
Black, Paul Rudd. It's you know what kind of movie you're going into.
Yeah, we're not doing prestige film here for a movie called Anaconda.
Especially if you've seen one of the trailers, you know it's not taking itself seriously at all.
Yeah. What else?
And then I watched a short film for class called I'm Not a Robot that I had to analyze, and I think it won Best Short Film at the Oscars one year. Um, it was just a fine movie. And then what else? I watched. Ooh, this one I'm actually really excited about. I watched All You Need Is Kill. So Uri, have you ever heard of the film Edge of Tomorrow or Aiden?
Yes, you told me about this.
Yeah. But Uri, have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, so Edge of Tomorrow is a very loose adaptation of this manga called All You Need Is Kill. And then this year they finally did like a full anime adaptation of it and released it. And you can very much see, I don't know if have you seen Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
You can definitely see like the inspiration where it's like very similar like mech suit stuff like that and like the alien designs.
Is it a time loop movie?
It is a time loop movie, yeah.
Okay.
So I really liked that. It was like the first like 2026 movie that I feel like I watched. Oh, I also saw Primate.
Okay, actually, I did want to hear about Primate because it was getting like a lot of buzz, and I was wondering if it actually lives up to it.
Okay, I think that this is like the most generic horror movie, but also nothing happens. Like literally, I will explain to you what happens. The monkey gets rabies. Uh, so they all hide in the pool, and then they go and they try to escape, but the monkey kills one of them, and they're like, "Damn, okay, now we really need to escape." So they go to try to escape, but then the monkey kills another one of them.
No!
So they're like, guys,
no, it
we
doesn't.
definitely need to escape. And then they go and they defeat the monkey because the dad shows up.
With like a
and
shotgun or like what?
No, the funny thing, the dad is deaf, which I think it's a really cool representation to have like a deaf character, and they do like all this like sign language stuff, and the audio completely cuts out when you're like through his perspective. But it's also really funny because like his daughter is like right behind him screaming, and he's just like, "Cool, I'm gonna have some pizza."
Oh yeah.
But he was the best part of the movie. Oh, and there was this one frat bro who shows up for like 5 minutes and he was very funny, and that was the best part of the movie. But overall, I did not like it. I thought it was just boring and nothing happened and bad.
Wow.
And then the latest thing I watched was a Netflix movie, 3D animation called NextGen. Aiden, I know you commented. Do you know about this movie?
I do know about do you know the history of this movie?
I don't know the history of this movie. I was kind of confused.
Okay, so this movie is based on a Japanese Rage comic, actually.
What's a Rage comic?
What's a Japanese Rage comic?
Like, fuck it, hold on. You don't know what Rage comics are?
I don't.
Like, hold on, let me send you an image. It's like looking.
Is it like a Rage bait comic?
No, it's like I'm sending you.
That's what I thought too. I thought Rage bait as well.
Like, it did not feel like this.
Yes,
it was animated in fucking this style.
No, it's based on that. Yeah. There's one. Well, they're lost to media now. Hold on, let me send you the exact. Here's one of the actual ones that it's based on. Like, I'm not joking.
This is the movie. This is what the movie was based on.
Yes. I'm not joking.
What is this?
Yeah,
I need to do fucking more research into this.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I'll send you a video. It's about meme movies, but it has a deep dive into next gen specifically because it has such a deep history.
It's based
this
on
is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So it looks
Okay.
nothing like that.
More specifically, the robot in the comics has to like has like a memory thing where he can only remember like one day at a time.
Yes, yeah. They go over that.
They have yeah. That's like one of the only things that retains from the comics. I'll send you the video.
That was like the only original thing about this movie.
Yeah.
Cause like
the original comics are called 7723.
Yeah,
and that's the name of the robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comics don't exist anymore because they violated Chinese law or something like that.
What?
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Okay, I'll send you the video that I learned my stuff from. You can watch it at your own leisure.
I probably will.
This movie's based on a Rage comic, so that's awesome.
But overall, it kind of just felt like I'd seen this movie before, like 8 times, because it's like, damn, there's this girl and she is misunderstood, but then she finds a robot that understands her, and they become friends, and they defeat the bad guy, and there was like nothing really unique about it.
No, but this is the movie where the bad guy is like, I think we should kill people.
I think that was literally the reason I watched this movie, because I got that clip and I'm like, this is I want to see what the context of this actual scene is. So the context is a robot killed that guy and then replaced his organs with robot parts and is controlling him to try to kill everyone. But that villain guy is the funniest guy in the movie. Every scene where he's able to play like the like tech CEO asshole is so funny. I'd recommend you just go on YouTube and look up a compilation of his scenes instead of watching the movie. All right, who's next?
I can go next. I have a lot.
Okay, go Aiden.
Okay, starting from Christmas, I guess, because I think that's the last time we talked, or something. I watched Spree. Did I talk about Spree?
I don't think.
Is that the Joe Keery movie?
That's the Joe Keery movie. Yeah. It's actually really good. It's a really good movie, actually.
I didn't hear great things.
Oh no, it's not a good movie, but it's actually a great movie. Basically, he's like a YouTuber, but he has like 0 followers for like years, and then he's like, I have an idea. What if I just killed people on Twitch.com? And so he just like kills people live, and it's awesome.
Is
it on Twitch or like a
it's a made up whatever. Yeah, it's a made up streaming. But like, just like the antics he gets into and how far it goes is like really entertaining. And he makes a really good, like, insane guy. And I don't know, the ending's a little bit okay. The ending's a little bit weak, but overall the whole movie's like really funny and really creative. And the whole thing is like, you know how like War of the Worlds is shown through like the whole computer the whole time?
Yeah.
It's like
it's from the whole Twitch stream. It's from the whole.
It's from all his cameras. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's very dynamic because he has a bunch of cameras in his car, so it'll change angles a lot, and it uses like police footage or like any, I don't know. It's all set up really cool, and like within the context of the movie, it's people who like watched his stream, thought it was really cool, and then like compiled it into like an hour and a half long video. So like the movie exists within the context of the universe of Spree, which is really cool. It's a really creative movie and it's pretty fun. So awesome. And then later that night on Christmas, I watched Toy Story 3 by myself. So that was pretty cool.
It is the next best Pixar movie, as we all know.
I mean, you probably also watched the Stranger Things episode that night, right?
No.
Oh.
Not on Christmas. I watched them the day after, I think.
That's what Beck
the day
did
after,
on Christmas.
I did do that on Christmas.
Yeah, I was hanging out with my friend on Christmas.
Mm.
What else, Aiden?
The next day I watched Night at the Museum because it had Paul Rudd in it. Great movie. I love that movie.
Oh yeah, he plays the tiny guy, right?
No, that's Owen Wilson. He plays the dad. He's only there for a little bit. But I watched that. Then Indian Wells happened, and we watched Weird Science. Fucking love that movie. Red Line, also a good movie. Stranger Things finale, terrible. That's when I watched all of Stranger Things Batch 2. I watched it while we were in Indian Wells.
Oh yeah.
Then we watched Megalopolis on New Year's Eve. Speaking of Megalopolis, I have to show you guys something.
Oh yes.
The Megalopolis.
This is the crazy steal.
Megalopolis, the original graphic novel. I don't know why this exists. I don't know how I found it. I'm so happy I found it. It's just the movie, but in a graphic novel. Let's find like an important page.
No, Beck, I actually have a friend who went to a showing in Megalopolis where Francis Ford was there.
Wow.
He did a bunch of them. There was also a big like on New Year's Day to celebrate Megalopolis. They did a re-release in a bunch of theaters.
Then there was one in Mountain View, but we weren't here, and I'm so fucking mad.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that like the one time. Here, I'm trying to find where he gets shot in the face. Okay, here's when he learns to stop time again. Like the art's really fucking good for no reason in this. Like
Beck, this should have been the gift you got Aiden for Secret Santa.
I should have found it, bro. It would have been a perfect gift.
Yeah.
We all know how much Aiden loves his graphic novel adaptation.
It's like really good looking. I still need to read it. I don't know how it like changes the story at all, but really cool. Then on the 1st, we watched The Hangover, because we thought that'd be funny, and thus begins a new arc.
What?
I watched Megalopolis or The Hangover, and then the next day, I watched Monsters vs. Aliens because that has Paul Rudd in it. But then I also found out that Ed Helms is just an extra in that movie. So I'm 2 Ed Helms movies deep into the new year, and I say, you know what? You know what? Let's just go watch more Ed Helms movies.
You're on an Ed Helms arc?
So then I watched Tag.
Okay, wait. I actually want to talk about Aiden Tag. So Tag, infamously, people hate Tag, but I actually fucking love
People
Tag.
hate it? It's funny. It's a fun movie.
People hate Tag, but
it's a fun movie.
I love it. It's very fun. It's stupid, but it's very fun. Especially the ending when you find out they actually did it. It's Tag for real life. It was really fun, and it was just and then it goes well with, as you said, game night.
Yeah, which I brought this up before. They've occupied the same space in my mind, the movie Game Night and the movie Tag, and I found them on DVD together, and I just felt so vindicated that those both existed on the same disc. Well, anyway, so I went The Hangover, Monsters vs. Aliens, Tag, and then I watched We're the Millers. That movie's pretty.
Feels like another, like a kind of like same space as like Tag and Game Night.
Yeah, but that's an Ed Helms movie. That one was okay. I hadn't seen it. I just know the "you guys are getting paid" meme from it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I hadn't seen it.
It's pretty like they show like Will Poulter's like whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bit raunchy.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie. I told my mom I was watching it. She's like, "Yeah, it's a good movie." So this is what we're considering good movie. Okay, I did enjoy it though. Then I watched The Lorax because Ed Helms is in that one. Then I take a break. We take a little bit of a break from Ed Helms. We watch Unfriended, Dark Web, the sequel to the first movie, Unfriended. Now
this felt like an Uri Ponte movie.
What do you mean?
It's from the title.
Oh yeah, no, this is a horror movie. Imagine War of the Worlds, but it's a horror movie. Now this is the sequel. So I've seen both. The first one is a bunch of kids are on Skype, and then the ghost of a girl shows up and kills each of them individually. By the way, the ghost is mad at them because she shit her pants and they filmed it and posted it online, and then she killed herself. And that's why she's mad at them all. And those she kills them one by one. The deaths are really stupid. Some guy sticks his hand in a blender. Some woman sticks a curling iron down her throat. Those are the types of deaths we're dealing with in the movie. The second movie,
by accident, or like the ghost compelled them.
The ghost compels them to. The first one also has Jacob Wysocki from Dropout from
really?
Internet. Yeah, yes.
From Internet? Really?
From Internet. The second movie is way different because it's not a fucking ghost anymore. It's just the black, the dark web, which is the title of the movie. They find so the main guy steals a computer from a guy who sells just like smut. What is it called? The
erotica?
No. When it's like just bad, not good stuff.
Smut?
Yeah, just smut films, like beating people and killing them and stuff.
Snuff.
That one.
Snuff
film. They found a computer with snuff film, and then the guy on the black market's like, "Hey, don't fucking go through my computer. I'm gonna kill your girlfriend." Ugh. Turns out he's so fucking chill about it. Like, it's really hard to be mad at the villain of the movie when he's low-key just a grunt who doesn't know what's happening, because the main characters of the movie are so stupid that he gets in trouble for it. And then they all slowly get killed off one by one from members of the dark web internet group. Equally as bad as the original movie, and then just removes the ghost part of it, but that makes it a little bit more believable. I like this one a little bit more. Still really bad. Then next, me and Beck Lyons did a double DVD, double feature featuring Beck Lyons and Aiden Shoemaker, where we did Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, and Looney Tunes Back in Action, back to back. Both good movies. Enjoyed both of those.
Yes. Have you seen Dungeons and Dragons, Uri?
I actually have seen that one. I heard it's good. It came out isn't that 4 years ago or something now?
It came out in 2023. So
okay,
3 years ago now.
Yeah. No, I always like a good movie. Is it like a good adaptation of I know D&D can't really be adapted strictly because there's so many different versions.
It's barely an adaptation. They just use some of the the terms and locations. But it seems accurate, and I've seen a lot of details where it's they timed the spells to match the time it takes in the game. Just random small details like that, and it uses fun mechanics from D&D. And also it has, my favorite thing is it has the overcomplicated lore and crazy characters of a normal D&D campaign.
It's a movie.
So it felt like if you adapted someone's D&D campaign, which I think was good.
And also Back in Action, which I think is the best Muppets movie, or not Muppets, Looney Tunes. It's the best Looney Tunes movie, I think, until Coyote versus Acme comes out.
It's not even come out yet, and you already know it's going to be better?
Yes, yeah. Because Looney Tunes Back in Action is low-key not a good movie, but it hits all the boxes for me, so that's why I like it. But Coyote vs. Acme is probably actually a good movie. And then I have 3 short films that I watched in one of my film classes. One was called After You, Agoraphobia, and then Mothlight. Whatever.
All right, wait. Random question.
Yeah.
What do you guys think is the best film you had to watch for a film class, not counting one that you've seen before?
So I've only actually ever watched one film for my film class for homework on purpose.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm very good about not doing my work. So I guess I have to say Some Like It Hot because that's the only that's the only one.
That's the one I thought you were going to say.
Well, no. Yeah. Unless we count stuff in high school, then Rear Window, but I don't think that counts.
Not Freeling, the skateboard documentary.
If specifically college, then it has to be Some Like It Hot because that is low-key the only.
Yeah, for me, this is actually like very recent, like last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday for my
You
media
watched Bicycle Thieves again?
No, that's this class, the class tomorrow. But we watched the first episode of Beef, and I'd never
I love
seen Beef before.
Beef is so good,
and it was really good.
Season 2 is about to come out.
I know, so I'm trying to get through it. I'm on like episode 3 right now. But it was like an actually genuinely good thing that I was watching in my film class, which is rare.
Yeah. I would have to say City of God. City of God was really good. It's I think it's a Brazilian film. I don't really remember, but it's like a really good kind of like narrative over like a generation or like a couple of years, telling like very interconnected stories. It's like a Wire, but like in a movie for like a city. And I think it's like Rio, maybe. I'm not very sure. I haven't seen it like in a while, but it was very good. Yeah, I love God. Anything else, Aiden?
Yeah, I have like the rest of the month. Watched Casablanca with Beck in theaters. Very cool. Then we go back to watching Ed Helms, so we watched the Captain Underpants movie. That's like one of DreamWorks' best movies and is such a good adaptation of the source material. Watched Confessions of a Shopaholic, whatever movie. Ed Helms is in it though. Rewatched Muppets Take Manhattan. I actually own it on DVD now, so I don't have to steal it from Beck anymore.
Did you order it online, or where did you find it?
I found it at Amoeba.
Nice.
It's bundled with Muppets in Space, so that's both of the ones that aren't on Disney Plus. So that's really nice to have, actually.
Amoeba has been really good. That's where I found Redline on DVD. They will just have like random.
They had 4 copies of Redline there.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't want to get it.
Damn, this guy hates Redline.
No, that's your movie. You can have Redline.
Yay.
Yeah. Then I watched The Housemaid with Uri. We can talk about it later. Yeah, we're gonna skip the Housemaid. I watched a short film called Rejected for class. Pretty cool. Oscar nominated short film. Watched Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo. Pretty alright. Animated superhero movie based on a show that I never watched. Then in my Uri, so you're familiar with me liking like the genre of like live action person in like 2D world or like 2D character with the person, like the Looney Tunes movies like Space Jam or like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
So I've searched long and hard for more movies of this type of genre, and there's like no more. Well, there's like 3D characters, right? There's like CG or whatever, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for specifically 2D. And there's only like one other like movie that has that, and it's called Cool World. And I asked Beck if he wanted to watch it, and we watched it together. And it's so bad. It is so confusing.
So bad and so horny.
And it has Brad Pitt in it.
Brad Pitt.
It's like one of the very early Brad Pitt roles, I think.
Really? It's like it's a 1992 movie.
A 92 movie. Wow. That's early Brad Pitt.
It is early Brad Pitt. It's very much a movie that we watched.
Okay.
Not good.
I mean, Brad Pitt was trying way too hard.
He was there, that's for sure. Then I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's such a fucking good movie, and I don't know why Beck has it as 3 stars on Letterboxd. That really concerns me, and I think Beck needs to go to the
hospital. He's concerned for your mental health because of that rating.
I think you've been hallucinating, Amy Shoemaker.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is that rating not there?
It's not there.
Well, where did it go?
It seems to have disappeared randomly.
Oh, that's interesting because I actually have a screenshot of it.
So
a screenshot.
I believe that's AI generated actually.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
So anyway, very concerned about that. That's really concerning. Bill and Ted.
That was in the old Beck Lyons rating scale.
That's not how things work. Anyway, that
is how rating scales work.
Okay, my bad.
It's
anyway, awesome movie. Then I watched rewatched Game Night because I got it on DVD and I said, let's watch Game Night. So Beck watched that with me as well. Has Dexter Morgan in it. Very fun.
I forgot it does have Dexter Morgan.
Yeah, very, very, very good movie. Like Loki really.
It's a fun movie. It's a really fun movie.
I forgot how good it is. Jesse Plemons is so fucking funny in it.
Yeah. Which can we pivot for a little bit into Oscars? I'm really, really pissed that he did not get a nom for Begonia.
Yeah. Did Emma Stone get one though?
I don't think so. I don't think either of them.
She does not need any more Oscars.
That is true. That is true. I guess for a little bit we can review just the big ones.
Wait, I've literally two more.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I have Night at the Museum 2, Battle of the Smithsonian. That one has Ed Helms in it.
Right.
So the first one is Paul Rudd, and the first one is Paul Rudd. The second one has Ed Helms. That's good. The second one I like more than the first one. Although the second one's like a really big cameo fest. I think that's fine for the type of movie that it is. Like it's whatever. It's really funny, and it uses its concept really well. That's why I like the second one more. Probably won't watch the third one. The third one's not good. I might just skip it and watch the animated one that I haven't seen that came out on Disney Plus.
There's a third one?
I remember the first two, and I swear I watched the third one on a plane and then forgot all of it.
Yeah, the third one's not good. And then there's there's the new animated one that came out a couple years ago that I do want to watch. I do want to watch that one.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah, it's the same people. It's the whole same cast.
Cool.
And then I rewatched the Ted Show.
Is season 2 coming out? I think it's coming out.
It's coming out in March. Yeah, it's coming out in March.
Soon, yeah.
Okay.
And on next time you see me, I will have rewatched it again. So don't worry.
This guy is watching a lot of Ted.
I am watching a lot of Ted. Anyway, that's my list of everything. I don't think I've watched any shows. I'm starting to rewatch Cowboy Bebop, but that's all I've got.
Are you watching the live action one or the animated one?
The original one. I'm not ever gonna watch the live action one. There's no way.
Yeah. You'll never know true feel until you taste it. Do we want
to go through the Oscars now?
Yeah, just like let's do the big ones.
I would.
Okay, I have the page open right now.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna go down from how it's ordered, and then we'll talk about them. Actor in a leading role. We have Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. I haven't seen 2 of these movies, or no, I haven't seen 3 of these movies.
Yeah, I'm realizing based on the Oscars that came out, the noms, I haven't seen a lot of the big nominations, and I
haven't seen like Sentimental Value. I haven't seen Hamlet.
I haven't heard of them even, like most of them. Right?
And I don't know. No, same. I thought I would be like, I watched a ton of random small Oscar movies, and then
like 15 showed up, and you're like, wait, where did all these come from? I haven't heard of any of these.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't really give
heard
any
of Sentimental Values. That one's kind of popping off, I'm hearing. But Hamnet, I've heard really good things about. Still haven't seen it. Want to watch it.
I'll try to watch. Like, I think there's 5 Best Picture nominations I haven't watched, which is much better than last year. I did a lot better than last year.
I want to do Best Picture nominee, or I still need to do Marty Supreme. I really want to.
I need to do Marty. We'll get back to Best Picture. Who do we think for actor in a leading role?
I'm gonna go with Timothy.
You're gonna go with Mr. Tim?
I have not seen it, but I'll probably gonna go with Timothy.
I kind of want to go with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I think Timothy Chalamet. I think it's between them two.
It definitely is between them two. I think they're the front contenders. But the thing is, with Leo, he did get his Oscar, and because of Timothy being kind of shafted last year for A Complete Unknown, I think they're going to give it to him this year.
Sure.
He was really good in A Complete Unknown. The problem is he's so young, and the Oscars kind of suck. They don't want to give it to young people.
But the thing is,
they gave it to Mikey Madison last year.
That is true.
That is true.
I think just because of the marketing campaign he did for Marty Supreme, I think they might, he really put his all into Marty Supreme.
Corroded orange. I think that was a really good marketing campaign.
Actor and a supporting role. We have Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value.
It's Stellan Skarsgård, baby.
Really?
I think it is. I think he won the Globe, and I think Sentimental Values is getting a lot of hype, so I think it's going to be Stellan. I'm glad they nominated the guy from Sinners. Like, I did not expect that.
Yeah. I really liked Jacob Elordi, though, in Frankenstein, so I would like to see that. Especially, he's another younger actor, though, so I don't think it's going to happen. I also really like Sean Penn in One Battle After Another. Between the two One Battle After Another nominations, I'd like the Sean Penn to be one. I think he was such a good character in that movie.
He was so fun in that movie. Yeah,
Benicio del Toro was also really good, but like Sean Penn was by far the most entertaining part of the movie as well.
Yeah.
I am in the process of actually finishing One Battle After Another.
You haven't finished it yet?
I have an hour left. Yeah, well, I started it when it came out on HBO Max.
Okay, what's next?
Actress in a leading role. We have Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue, Renate Reinsve for Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone for Begonia. I've only seen Begonia. But she was really good. Emma Stone's really good in Begonia, but I don't know about the other ones.
I think it's going to be Jessie Buckley because Hamnet's getting a lot of praise.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, but it feels like something that would win the Best Actor category.
Yeah.
Actress in a supporting role: Ella Fanning for Sentimental Value, Inga Ibsodder, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Sorry, everyone, for Sentimental Value as well. Amy Madigan for Weapons. Unmi Mosaku, for Sinners. Tanya Taylor for One Battle After Another.
I think it's gonna be Tiana Taylor, maybe, or it could be Elle Fanning.
Yeah, probably Tiana Taylor.
But Elle Fanning, I don't know. This one's kind of a hard one to pick. I feel like Elle Fanning has a good chance, but so does Tiana Taylor. Because I'm going off Globes, and both of them won a Globe, and so I don't know. It's kind of a tough pick. I think I do need to watch Sentimental Values because people are just really. We're getting a lot of noms, and just because
it's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. It's a tough one. I think though it might be Tiana Taylor though.
Next one that's important, animated feature film.
There's one that I hadn't.
There was one I hadn't even heard of until I looked it up. Arco, hadn't heard of it, but it has Natalie Portman and Owen Wilson. Who's in it? No, Will Ferrell, Natalie Portman, and Will Ferrell, and the guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers. So I do want to try to watch this.
They've been doing a big like. I've been getting a ton of Instagram ads. Saying like Oscar nominated movie.
Well,
playing in theaters.
Yeah, I want to try.
Is this the guy that looks like Will Ferrell from the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, it's actually Will Ferrell.
But you said the Red Hot Chili Peppers guys. There's a guy who looks Chad Smith looks exactly like Will Ferrell.
It's not Chad Smith. It's Flea.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's the bassist.
Yeah.
Either way.
The
nominees are Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, or the character of Rain, and Zootopia 2.
It was a Pixar movie released this year. Of course, it was nominated.
Guys, a lot of those suck. Elio should not be in there, and Zootopia 2 should not be in there.
I agree with that.
I think either Chainsaw Man or Demon Slayer should have been nominated.
Okay, Demon Slayer should not have been. Chainsaw Man had a very valid reason to.
Yeah.
It's going to be K-pop Demon Hunters, right?
It is 100%.
K-pop Demon Hunters wins this, and that's fine, I think.
There's
that
no
movie's, actually
competition on this list where I'm just like, oh, wow. K-pop Demon Hunters might lose this.
Yeah.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters is a very, very good movie. Makes sense that it was nominated for best animated
the
film.
culture by force this year. It was so popular.
Yeah. And it is an actually good movie, so it's all good.
Yeah.
What's next? Cinematography. We have Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
This is a hard one, but I think maybe Frankenstein.
I thought the cinematography in Frankenstein was really good.
Yeah.
It's really good in One Battle After Another and Sinners, but Frankenstein stood out to me, I think.
I don't know, Beck, what do you think?
Guys going to? I have not seen enough of I have not seen enough of any of these to make a judgment.
No.
But are you guys going to? I know that they do the release of both the Oscar films and the short films in theaters.
I'll watch the animated short films, not the actual ones, and then I'll probably just because all the other ones are on streaming. Yeah. I'll probably just watch them at home, realistically, unless I want to rewatch Weapons again. No, Weapons wasn't nominated. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I want to see these short films at least.
Let's go costume design. We have Avatar: Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners.
Okay, I do not get why Marty Supreme is in there.
It's because
those are just regular
film,
guys.
Right?
Yeah, but it's just regular clothes. I think it might be Frankenstein because it's
Yeah.
I think Avatar.
How though? Isn't Avatar all CG though?
Yeah, but there's still costumes in CG.
I mean, it's basically just CG.
No. Yeah, no, that's character design, Beck. That's not costume.
Either way, I like the designs in it. Maybe that would lean more into production design.
Maybe. Directing. We have Hamnet.
Yeah, Avatar was
Marty
even nominated
Supreme.
for production design. Okay.
No, we have directing for Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
Okay, I think the big race. I think the big race is either Ryan Coogler or Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Coogler is going to get it. I think Coogler is going to get it.
I hope so.
I mean, his directing was really good for Sinners.
It is crazy to me that F1 is nominated for some of these.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
F1?
Probably F1.
No way.
No
way.
I feel like it had good editing and it's action scenes.
I feel like it's gonna be Sinners.
Yeah. Or One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Those are the head honchos of this Oscars.
Yeah.
Okay, music original score. We have Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. I really liked the score in Begonia, but I know it's not gonna win. It's probably gonna be. I don't know actually. I don't remember the score in the other ones. I only remember Begonia because it was so unique.
This isn't best original song.
No, this
right?
is score.
Because I feel like, I think the Sinner's song is song, what I want for best original.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, I think they will probably just give it to Sinners. I think Sinners is gonna get a lot of like noms because Ludwig Göransson, the Academy loves him.
I mean, I don't. Here's the thing: is like I have not listened to any of these scores to make a judgment.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay. Anyway,
there's I barely listen to like scores in general. There's like 3 films whose score I listen to.
Okay. Anyway, music original song with "Dear Me" from Relentless, Diane Warren, Relentless. We have "Golden" from K-pop Demon Hunters. We have "I Lied to You" from Sinners. We have "Sweet Dreams of Joy" from Viva Verdi, and then we have "Train Dreams" from Train Dreams.
So it's between Golden and I Lied to You.
Yeah, I think Golden has like a legitimate chance of beating Sinners in this category.
Because it is 100% the at least the most popular song of the year on this list.
That's like if you threw like "Let It Go" on here.
Did it win?
I have no idea.
Best original song.
I have no idea.
Because I think it did actually
figure that out.
What's next?
Next is production design. We have Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, or Sinners.
Frankenstein.
Sinners.
Maybe Frankenstein.
Maybe Frankenstein. Frankenstein has really good production design.
Yeah.
Like the set and everything looks so cool and unique. One Battle After Another's is also really good, but it also just used the real places, so like it's harder to give it that,
Yeah.
We can skip sound. We don't need sound. That's all right. VFX. We have Avatar: Fire and Ash.
You don't need sound as we're on a podcast. That's primarily sound.
No, we don't care. Avatar: Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World: Rebirth, The Lost Bus, and Sinners for VFX. Now I didn't have really any opinion on this until I saw someone say I low-key forgot there were 2 Michael B. Jordans in Sinners. And that completely changed my opinion on this, so I think it might be Sinners.
I think it's Avatar.
Really?
Just because it always sweeps the VFX awards.
Yeah. That's because that's all it has.
That is true. That's the only thing Avatar provides is that it has amazing VFX.
Yeah. So then we have adapted screenplay for writing. We have Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams.
I think Life of Chuck.
So true.
From the top ropes and wins.
Wait, I think is this adapted or original?
Adapted.
Is it adapted?
I think it might be One Battle After Another.
Yeah, it probably is.
What was it adapted from?
I don't know. A book probably.
I think it is from a book.
A loose adaptation and reimagining the novel Vineland. Okay, that's cool. And then Begonia is based on Save the Green Planet, which is a Korean movie.
Yeah.
That's cool. Then
I think probably One Battle After Another.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Is probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Writing original screenplay. We have Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I think Sinners.
I'm gonna go with Sentimental Values.
Marty Supreme or Sinners.
Yeah. Okay. We'll probably lock in our actual things later. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like a day of probably or whatever.
We'll do like a betting pool.
Yeah. Finally, the heavy hitter Best Picture. We have Begonia.
Big list.
Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another.
One.
We're coming back. The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams, and F1.
Okay, why is F1
Why is
there?
F1 here?
Why is F1
How the
on there?
fuck did he get here? But like actual good movies have just are not.
What is this polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
I'm so confused about this F1 choice. Like I'm low-key like so concerned for everyone involved. Like how did it get there? But like Weapons didn't, or like Mickey 17 didn't. You know?
It really should have been
so
Weapons. That's what I thought.
I think F1 is a good movie. It's not a Best Picture movie.
F1 is a generic action movie that's just like pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not like awesome or anything. It's just like okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like a overall just like okay action or like good action movie.
Which is
so,
super
like,
confusing.
But it's not Oscar.
No. Out of all of these, the movie I enjoyed the most was probably Begonia. So I'd like to see Begonia. Although I know it's just a toss up between One Battle After Another or Sinners, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be Sinners, though. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go Sinners. It was just a darling of this year.
Yeah. It is a good movie, but like I don't know.
Yeah. So that's our Oscars. I think we'll tell more when we get near closer to the actual event.
Yeah.
And I think we have other awards that kind of preempted, like SAG awards. I think Critics' Choice Awards, like I think those kind of help determine kind of the wavelength, because we remember that closer to last year's Oscars, Amelia Perez kind of, the whole controversy with the actress kind of affected things. Also, like the Brutalist is like AI kind of accusations kind of alter the odds. So we're gonna have to be closer to the actual day.
I mean, like, when does the voting actually happen? Do we know?
I have no idea.
No, but if you want to be if you want the Celsius spot to be in the Academy, we're open to it.
We are open.
I would love to.
We'll try to fit it into our
I'm
schedules.
really good at it, and I can watch movies, which turns out a lot of the Academy people can't actually do.
So I have great news. I already have a for your consideration copy of Everything Everywhere All at Once. So
wow.
If that movie somehow gets nominated again, I will have the official Academy viewing copy.
How did you get that?
It was at a used book sale.
Pretty cool.
They just had it there for $1, and I'm like, wait, this is cool as fuck.
That is cool as fuck. Wow.
Do we want to end back on Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Let me just. I think there's.
We need to talk about The Housemaid.
Oh,
The Housemaid.
yeah,
okay.
And then also our Letterboxd stats.
We can do that in the next episode. The Letterboxd.
Okay.
Because I just have a I have a quick announcement of a Beck Lions series that's happening.
Oh, a Beck Lions series.
We know Aiden Shoemaker loves doing a series of what he's watching.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the Beck Lions of I don't know if I've officially like seen every episode, but I am very caught up with the Pokemon anime up to Sun and Moon, and I'm trying to like catch back up to like where the anime like
is now
ends.
Yeah.
So I'm watching Pokemon Journeys right now, and it is what, like, so it's like 48, it's like 116 episodes. So I'm gonna try to watch all those this year and get caught up and finally finish the anime.
That's good. I believe in you, Beck Lions.
Because I don't know if you guys heard a couple years ago there was the big deal of like the anime officially ending.
I do remember that.
So I want to get to that part so I can like, because what they do is they kind of bring together a lot of what happened over the past like seasons, which is not something they normally do. So it's very exciting to be able to see all this stuff that they're bringing back.
That's very exciting. The Housemaid.
Yeah.
I think we all know what we expected going into The Housemaid. It's not
Sydney Sweeney movie.
Yeah.
Can I say something? The thing about Sydney Sweeney is like her image has really fallen from grace. Like
Yeah, very
she's kind of been
Literally over like the past year, it's tanked.
It's tanked. She's now kind of just doing like I thought she was like grow up as like one of the biggest rising stars. Like I thought she was going to be like Oscar potential, where now she's kind of really tanked her image and like she's just doing kind of like, you know, kind of like these the Housemaid, like these mom novels,
book talk
and
movies.
Yeah. Because The Housemaid,
yeah.
Beck, what do you think The Housemaid is about?
I think The Housemaid is about a housemaid that the wife thinks is cheating on the husband. But the twist is that she actually is cheating on the
Okay,
husband.
you're like so very close because the twist is actually that she wanted him to cheat on her or with her. She wanted her to cheat with the husband so that she could leave because he's actually a psychopath who tortures her.
Yeah.
And she was pretending to be crazy the whole time. Loki's such a bad movie, but really enjoyable. It had the Ella McKay effect.
Yeah. It's really fun. I think I found it way funner than Anaconda.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's just a really fun time because I don't know. It's like even the acting is like not that amazing. Like you have like good like stars, but like the acting they have to kind of work with the material, so it's like really reduced their style. Because Beck, it's the actor who played Atlas in It Ends With Us.
Yeah,
as the husband.
It's
so wait, that's funny.
It's like low key like a parody of itself without trying to be, which is why it's really entertaining.
It's, as I said in my review, it's like a horror movie in a Colleen Hoover book. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, from what you described, that is basically what it sounds like.
It is really funny, not good, but like had a good time watching it, you know?
Yeah.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Beck. Did you see the first 2 episodes?
I am caught up.
What is this?
Yes.
Is this Game of Thrones?
This is the new Game of Thrones spin-off. This takes place between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. This is about 70 years after House of the Dragon and 90 years before Game of Thrones. And so, Beck, it's based off 3 novellas that are prequels that George wrote, and that kind of even before like some of the novels. He wrote the first one after A Game of Thrones, his first book, and before Clash of Kings, and it basically follows like a hedge knight who's like, and it's like compared to like the main Game of Thrones, this show and these novellas are very kind of light, and they're like comedic, and they kind of have like a moral
very
story. There's less, I guess, complexity. I mean, there's complexity, but it's like it's less hard, and there's like
it's a more hopeful story.
Yeah. Because Beck, I did not expect this because this is on the graphic novels, or like the books, because I read them as graphic novels. They do not have like the flashbacks, and I was not expecting the flashbacks. Were you?
I think the flashbacks are good, and especially like the way, like the way Dunk like describes the guy versus like how we see him actually be is like very different.
Yeah. And this whole show is through Dunk's perspective, which is really cool because we get kind of like a lower kind of like base level from like Flea Bottom, like from the peasant's perspective, because like he's a peasant. He grew up in King's Landing, but from like the poor side, so we really get to see that perspective, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Because we're not focusing in like the throne room, you know, like the other shows. We're just focusing on like one guy.
We do see some of it at least. At least in this newest episode when he's talking with the Targaryens.
Yeah. It's only like 6 episodes, and like they're each like 30 minutes long, which is really surprising because it does tell like a very limited story.
Wait, why not just make it a movie then?
Yes, it seems
that's like Loki still within movie length.
That it'd be 3 hours.
It could work as a movie. It could work as a movie if honestly the whole story of this there's 3 books. You could probably tell each book as a movie.
The thing that I like have really enjoyed is like the kind of knowledge that we know how he grows to become a big knight.
Yeah.
And like the way he kind of is like he's like a very likable character, the way he like is working like very hard.
Yeah.
And like trying to be this nice guy.
Yeah, because each time like the world kind of beats him down, but he's just like a nice guy. You can't really bully him at all. You can just he just kind of say he doesn't understand like they're being mean to him because like you're having like Lionel Baratheon just saying, "Why are you standing there?" or something like that. But he doesn't understand it, which makes him so likable. Because I think what's lacking in the Game of Thrones world is like there's a lack of likable characters.
Yeah,
and
because I mean, like, the show's not really built with that tone in mind.
yeah. I also really love Lionel Baratheon as a character. He's really fun.
Yeah.
The Laughing Storm. What do you think about Egg? I like Egg. The actor for Egg is really good.
Yeah. He seems like a very young child actor, but he's doing very well. And I feel like his character is a very good contrast to Dunk in the show.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just been a fun ride. I'll guess to see how they can really wrap up the whole season in like through this one book, because like it's adapted from this like the first book, and I wonder to see if they can really like adapt it fully. I know that I really don't want them to like pad it with like bullshit stuff that makes it kind of extra, which is why I kind of like that it's only 6 episodes, you know?
Yeah. I feel like they can do multiple seasons adapting the different books.
But did you know, like, George, he said he wanted to write like 10, 12 of these novellas, and I think, obviously, that's probably not going to happen because he still needs to finish Winds of Winter, but he can probably, like, give, like, his ideas to the showrunners, you know?
No, I did hear he sent them, like, 6 different, like, unpublished short stories of it to help with the show.
Cool. Well, yeah, there's probably, like, a natural timeline to kind of like the main Game of Thrones that he has kind of an idea. He probably has like a bunch of ideas for Duncan Egg because he said it's one of his favorite stories that he's written.
Yeah.
But no, just a really fun. We'll talk about it more after episode 3 next time. But no, it's like a really enjoyable. It's like a really enjoyable show. I'm having a good time. I've been missing my HBO Sundays.
Yes. I feel like oh, yes, I need to talk about Fallout.
You want to end on Fallout?
Weekly releases. Yeah, we can end on Fallout.
Do you have anything that you need to talk about? Because you didn't really.
No, I watched. It's basically the Smiling Friends and I have the 7 Kingdoms I've watched.
Okay. I don't know if there was anything else.
But Fallout, the new season is very much tackling a lot more of the established Fallout canon.
That's cool.
Because they spend a lot of time in New Vegas and like interacting with characters from New Vegas.
Was season 1,
and they're doing a whole thing by
mostly follow like story wise.
Season 1 mostly follows. Basically, there's this MacGuffin called Cold Fusion.
What game does it follow?
And it's all about.
More my question.
It follows 3 because the whole thing is trying to get your dad back, which is the plot of 3. But it takes place where Fallout 1 takes place.
These are the
California.
isometric games, right? These aren't the 3D games yet?
No, 3 is the first 3D one. So yeah. And it's definitely taking a lot of inspiration from 4. They're bringing in the Commonwealth Brotherhood, which is a very big thing in 4. And they are they're bringing super mutants in, which is not something I thought they'd do. They like did not even mention them at all in the first season. Um, but they're bringing super mutants in recently, and they're doing a lot of stuff, especially with the Enclave soon. Um, I don't know if this makes any sense to you guys, what I'm saying. Um, but the Enclave is basically the government, basically pre-war government, but like insanely like militaristic. Uh, like they had like the opening of Fallout 2 is them literally gunning down an entire crowd with a machine gun.
That's good.
So we're finally gonna see more of them, and it's going a lot more into like the pre-war stuff about the Enclave and all that. So obviously as like a Fallout fan, I'm very much enjoying this season because it's like showing all of this like very all the stuff from this game that I like. And I feel like it's doing it very well written and the characters are good. It doesn't really feel like they're forcing a bunch of references in there that don't need to be there. It's kind of like instead of like being starting with like Fallout as like it's just a very well written show that is a Fallout
That's
show.
good.
And I'd recommend it, Uri, for you to watch this season. I think it is very good, and it is able to. I think season 1 held back on a lot of the weirder elements of Fallout, and now they're trying to elaborate on it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched season 1. I really enjoyed it. I just haven't had the time for season 2, but I do want to get to it because it does seem compelling, that the New Vegas stuff.
My mom just started watching it, and she keeps telling me how good it is, and I'm like, yeah, I will. Like, I should play the games first, I think.
It's crazy because we own every single one of them in the Steam family.
I think that's it for today. We have any recs for the audience?
I think
maybe go
Fallout.
either Fallout or go watch some Oscar-nominated movies. Maybe.
Watch Tag.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Go watch Tag. Tag's low-key flame.
Always use Celsius, and
Please.
thanks for listening.
Thank